and welcome back to NWA USA, and tonight we have an incredibly stacked card with the return of the Bruiser King, the Bruiserweight, Pete Dunne. He's been out of action for the past few weeks, I believe almost a month, maybe a month and a half since the betrayal of Mustache Mountain against Pete Dunne, and then he had the match against Will Ospreay. He was unsuccessful at the pay-per-view, and after some time off, he has returned to open up tonight's NWA USA. I mean it when I say we got a stacked card. We got a championship match, we got a contenders match, we have somebody's career trajectory on the line here tonight. So Pete Dunne making his in-ring return here tonight, and he's going to be taking on the Muscle of the Mighty, formerly Bronson Reed. Been rumours that that name could be returning, but accompanied by Shane Haste, one half of TMDK, the Mighty Do Not Kneel, Jonah. Here we go, Pete Dunne and Jonah, and Pete Dunne and Shane Thorne have had their battles in the past. Not so much Shane Haste since the rebranding of the name. A lot of name games going on around here, and Jonah pushing away Pete Dunne and getting Pete Dunne grounded in that cut. Well, not grounded, but stuffed. I don't want to say stuffed. He's got him trapped in that corner. That rebound German suplex. No stuffing today for Pete Dunne. Oh my god, and a deadlift. That power bomb and a quick kick out there from Pete Dunne. How rusty is Pete Dunne after being away for around a month? We know that the wrestlers of the NWA, they travel around different independent shows and such, but Pete Dunne has been completely out of action since his match with Will Ospreay. I believe he had perhaps a triple threat at one point, maybe the show after, can't quite remember. That might have been before. But if he did, we're not gonna bring it up. We're not gonna bring it up. But this bout here, this one that we're currently speaking about, has spewed to the outside, and Jonah with that kick to the side of the temple of Pete Dunne. Look at these two brawling on the outside. Uh-oh. Jonah with the strength advantage, smashing down Pete Dunne against that metal barricade. You're very lucky if you got front row tickets, because you just got a lovely up-close personal view of the backside of Pete Dunne getting clacked against that metal. And there's Jonah's backside doing the same thing. It's been a couple of weeks since... Oh, I tried to burp. It's been a couple of weeks since NWA Turn Up the Trouble, when we last saw former teammates of Pete Dunne, Tyler Bate and Trent Seven, face off against Will Ospreay, the Kingpin, the King of the Commonwealth, the NWA World Heavyweight Champion. Many nicknames, but he can now add Dismantler of the British Strong Style to that nickname list as well. He broke apart British Strong Style, dismantled them, and beat each member. Those two superstars have been recovering since that match. It was a brutal steel cage match. And hopefully it won't be too much longer before we see those guys return. Obviously, Tyler Bate and Trent Seven have been staples of Universe Mode since we began. Shane Haste keeping a reasonable distance. Like I said, Shane Haste and Pete Dunne had their bouts in the past seasons of Universe Mode, but recently have avoided each other. But now, well, Pete Dunne was a member of a faction, no longer is though. This ensuing faction wars, with Chris Jericho's arrival and AJ Styles coming to challenge United Empire, Pete Dunne stands alone in a situation where he would really benefit with British Strong Style by his side. Irish Whip though against the ropes to Jonah. Oh, and a pop-up headbutt. Jonah gets toppled down. He's back to his feet pretty quickly though. Kick to the midsection from Pete Dunne. There's the X-Plex. That release suplex in the center of the ring. Oh, and the brutal forearm to Jonah, looking for the bitter end, and he hits it. The Bruiserweight looking for the finish. 1, 2. Oh my god, and Jonah with the kick out. And Pete Dunne not looking happy about that at all. He's going for a second one. Oh my god. What is it going to take if Jonah kicks out of that? Oh, and he doesn't, so we don't need to question it. Pete Dunne putting down Jonah in his return. And we've got some women's division action. I need to sneeze. Doudrop coming out here tonight. She's got a big opportunity here. Not only do we have a women's qualifier later on in the night to determine the new #1 contender for Bianca Belair's championship, but Doudrop is going to be taking on the champ herself right now. Piper Niven has been incredibly impressive. That is Doudrop, by the way. Doudrop's been incredibly impressive since making her debut. She's been in the mix with Liv Morgan, Toni Storm. As of late, they've had a little bit of a feud going on. Bianca Belair picked up a win back at Turn Up the Trouble in the Triple Threat match against Rhea Ripley and Charlotte Flair, definitively pinning Rhea Ripley for the win. We then saw Bianca Belair pick up a win against Charlotte Flair, I believe. And Belair's on a roll. Belair is on a roll. This match could complicate things, though, moving forward. If Belair loses this match here and gets a new #1 contender later tonight, what could that mean for the future of the championship? Another triple threat? I mean, we've got NWA All Out War coming up. That's going to be the next pay-per-view. I don't know if... Oh my god! I don't know if Bianca Belair can survive another triple threat, so hopefully she can whittle down the numbers and make that just a one-on-one. Will we see a final bout between Bianca Belair and Rhea Ripley? Will we see another bout between Bianca Belair and Charlotte Flair? There's been a lot of talk about Ronda Rousey taking on Bianca Belair since her return. Rousey's been undefeated, I believe. And not to mention the underdog Liv Morgan, who's been picking up wins here and there, has a pretty solid win-loss ratio, and has shown that she can pick up wins when they count and when they matter. They are going to be the 4 women that will be taking part in tonight's main event, a fatal 4-way qualifier. And the winner of that match will go to All Out War. Right now, though, Doudrop started off pretty strong, but Belair using her speed advantage over Doudrop. Oh my god, that brutal headbutt. And a leaping crossbody completely wipes out the EST of the NWA. And Belair with a knee to the midsection. Oh my god, and catching her on the shoulder block there. What a move by Doudrop. Doudrop launching Belair into the corner. It's going to be interesting to see which of these 2 women has the strength advantage here. Belair's already shown that she's got the speed advantage. And, you know, by default, we would say Doudrop, but this is Bianca Belair. She's a whole different kind of athlete compared to some of the other women on the roster. You can't just go based purely off of size. Look at Doudrop with a repeated forearms and getting caught in the jawbreaker there. This is what I mean about the strength. Oh my god. That air raid siren on the knee. Belair now picking up Doudrop, and look at her doing the squats. Oh, into the power slam. Doudrop is down. Again, Doudrop's been really, really impressive since making her debut, but here she's struggling. Here she is struggling to get her footing against Belair. Uh-oh. Belair looking for the KOD. Oh my god, and she hits it early on in this match. She hit the KOD. Doudrop's down and out. She had to make sure she was away from the ropes, though. Oh my god. And Doudrop managing to get out of it there with a quick kick out. That delay from Belair, pulling her away from the ropes, apparently could have cost her there. We're going to have to wait and see how this one turns out, but that could have cost her the match. That small delay if Doudrop can get the advantage now against Belair. Snapmare And now, oh my god, they're seated crossbody. Holy shit. Doudrop trying to flatten Belair. Looking for the Viper Bomb. We've seen her use that before. All of her weight coming down on top of Belair. Oh, and Belair's fighting back. Belair with a burst of energy. Uh-oh. Oh my god, she went for a power bomb, but right after being hit by that Viper Bomb, I'm not surprised that she couldn't get Niven off the ground. Oh, and a splash in the corner. Doudrop's going up top again. Doudrop's going up top. There it is again for a second time. And Belair with a kick out. Belair with a kick out of Niven's best move. The Viper Bomb. And if you're Doudrop, what do you do now? You know, she just tried to pull a Pete Dunne and do it twice in a row, and it didn't get the job done. Belair quickly lifting up Doudrop into the Glam Slam. She saw her opportunity and she took it. A Doudrop with a kick out. Just a slight pause in Doudrop's offense was enough for Belair to hit the Glam Slam, and Belair could be looking for the 450, but Doudrop back to her feet. Launches down Belair. Belair was shaky on the top turnbuckle there. That was a little bit nasty looking, a little bit worrying. Oh, and a short arm lariat takes her down. There's a big splash. And Belair getting away from that Michinoku driver. Oh dear. There's another body slam. And Belair going again to the same turnbuckle this time. Looking for the 450. And she hits it. The 450 hasn't let her down so far. 1, 2. And that is it. Bianca Belair puts down Doudrop with a 450 off the top. Oh. Charlotte's already cashed in. What is Charlotte Flair doing here? She's in a qualifier later tonight. Why does she have that? Where has she gotten that from? What is going on? What is happening? And I'm not even controlling it. She has a match later on tonight. What is going on? Well, despite Charlotte Flair, being in a qualifier later on tonight, I guess she wants a rematch of Turn Up the Trouble. She shouldn't have that briefcase. I took it off of her. I don't know why she's got it. I don't know why she's got it. But Belair's fighting her. Belair's willing to fight her. We've got an impromptu match. A snap DDT there. Just almost took out the champion. Even after this brutal match, she got absolutely fucking obliterated by Doudrop and managed to pick up the win still. And now Charlotte Flair looking to pick up the pieces. Oh, Belair's to her feet. Uh-oh, uh-oh, lifting up Flair. KOD to Flair on the outside. Holy shit. Belair's getting back in the ring. She's not interested in staying on the outside. This would be a very valid win to a impromptu second Crockett Cup cash-in. I don't know, she must have stolen her briefcase back. That's what we're claiming it as being. She's stolen the briefcase back for a second opportunity. I guess she doesn't like her chances of winning the Fatal 4-Way later tonight. She's decreasing them even more by battling Belair now. Oh my god. Oh, and a forearm strike. Oh, and a clothesline takes down Belair. Takes down Flair from Belair. Oh my god. Look at Belair wailing away on Charlotte. Holy shit. And Flair in the middle of the ring. Whoa, whoa, victory roll by Flair. Oh my god. Oh, victory roll. She's rolled through. Oh my god. This is intense. Because I already have the night pre-booked. I don't know why it's happening. Oh my god, and Charlotte Flair. She's going for it. She's going for the figure eight. She's going to try and make Belair tap out. Oh my god. Come on, Belair. Come on, Belair. Don't you fucking dare tap. No. Oh my fucking god. What do I do now? What just happened? Charlotte Flair's just won the championship. Where did she get the briefcase from? Who gave her the briefcase? I have no words for what just happened, but we have another championship match. This one was an open challenge that got answered on social media from the Super Junior Heavyweight Champion of the NWA, Johnny Gargano. And an unlikely opponent has answered the open challenge, so are we going to see another goddamn upset after that? But we do have a little bit of wording on Charlotte Flair's situation. She is the new NWA champion, and I don't know what specifically she did to get another briefcase. I don't know if she bought one, I don't know if she stole it, I don't know if she went off and took Volters, but somehow she got it and it had still a valid contract in it. So, I don't know. But Logan Paul, accompanied by United Empire, is here tonight to answer Johnny Gargano's open challenge for the championship. Johnny Gargano, since making his debut and winning that Super Junior Championship back at the Elimination Chamber at the Crockett Cup, has been on quite the roll when it comes to taking out people. He had that feud with Finn Balor. He put Balor through a table back at Turn Up the Trouble. He's definitely made a name for himself here in the NWA, and the Rebel Heart, NWA Super Junior Champion, going to be putting it on the line for the first time since the feud with Balor. Hopefully we can get some more Super Junior action pretty soon. Gargano has, he said he's got a list of people that he would love to work with, whether that's putting the championship on the line against them or not. So as we kick off this championship match, it has been confirmed that because of Charlotte Flair's cash-in, second cash-in, tonight's main event has been rescheduled. It's going to be Ospreay versus Ilya Dragunov, which is the career trajectory match that I spoke about at the start of the show, but we'll talk about that closer to the time. For now, it's this United Empire action. You just saw Logan Paul start off the bout with the eye rakes. Oh, flipping out of that. Very nice there, but Gargano definitely got a lot more experience being a professional wrestler than Logan Paul has. But Logan Paul brought in a lot of backup here tonight. A lot of United Empire members. Oh, and the eye rake into the victory roll. Oh, God. Quick kick out there from Gargano, but Logan Paul managing to disorientate Gargano enough to hit him with that European uppercut and keep him grounded for a moment there. Get some offense in. It's going to be interesting to see what kind of offense Paul goes for. And he went for another eye rake. He's really going after the face of Gargano. Logan Paul's proven a lot of haters wrong with his previous matches. He can actually wrestle. I know. Absolutely shocking. But he has been training with Will Ospreay and members of United Empire, and there are some fantastic performers in United Empire. One of his trainers being, of course, TJP as well. Oh my god. Gargano being thrown out to the wolves there, but none of them can attack Gargano in front of the referee. Logan Paul mostly just using it as an intimidation tactic. Oh my god. Throwing Gargano to the barricade there. And this is the thing with the numbers game of United Empire. All they have to do is be present for people to be concerned. Went for the Superman punch, got caught into a German suplex on the outside. Logan Paul got to try and get away from Gargano as Gargano's starting to build up some momentum. And Paul retreating into the ring. Going up to the top turnbuckle here. Oh my god, double axe handle catches Gargano as he enters the ring. Logan Paul using some choice tactics here, luring Gargano around the ring and then getting him as he comes back in. Rake to the eyes into another victory roll-up. 1, 2. Oh my god, and Gargano with the kick out. And Gargano straight in with the offense now, carrying Paul to the corner. Slamming him into the corner. Oh, went for a middle rope sent onto the back of Logan Paul. Logan Paul just got completely obliterated by that one. Standing dropkick, nice vertical leap there by Gargano. Gargano, one of the best athletes we've got on NWA USA right now. Oh, and there's the sliced bread, the standing sliced bread. Usually performed at a turnbuckle, made famous by Brian Kendrick, but a standing variation of it there. And Logan Paul flipping out into another victory roll-up. Not a victory roll-up at all. I don't know what kind of roll-up it is, but it's not a victory one. I don't know why I keep calling it that. It's going to be angering somebody, but I don't care. And Logan Paul getting Gargano to his feet. And looking for the Three Amigos. He said that Eddie Guerrero is definitely a big inspiration to him when it comes to watching wrestling as a kid and growing up, but will he be able to achieve the same championship feats that Guerrero did? Oh, went for the haymaker to a grounded Gargano. Gargano caught him into the German suplex, dumping Logan Paul on his head. Logan Paul trying to fight back the best he can. And now with Gargano in the corner. Oh, there's the viral hit! And Logan Paul's taking this opportunity to go to the top turnbuckle. Frog splash off the top for the championship. 1, 2. Oh my god, and Gargano with the kick out. Right at the very edge of that 2.9. Bloody hell. And look at Logan Paul with the boxing chops, boxing shots to the midsection, and Gargano goes for the facebreaker. Giving himself a moment there to recover from the assault from Logan Paul. And Gargano catching Paul in the Gargano escape. Logan Paul trying to stay in this, but he's trapped. There it is, there's the tap out. Johnny Gargano retains his championship and fends off United Empire, at least for another week. So the last stop before we get to the altered main event. And we've got the return of Imperium. With Crockett Cup cash-in holder. God, the name changes every time. The Ring General, Volta. Imperium certainly been a staple of Universe Mode since they arrived, and tonight they are making their presence known in the Faction War. Will we see Imperium at the All Out War pay-per-view? And Imperium are going to be taking on the NWA National Champions Appreciation Society, Matt Menard and Angelo Parker. 2.0. Chris Jericho is going to be taking on Will Ospreay at NWA All Out War. And it's been confirmed it's going to be a Battle of the Belts again. We're getting a repeat of history. Volta knows all about that. And we're going to be getting the National Champion versus the World's Heavyweight Champion. Winner takes all. The holy pigeon known as Chris Jericho. Making everything about him there. Not surprising whatsoever. Got Fabian Eichner and Angelo Parker starting in the ring. It's been a while since we've seen Imperium, but Imperium possibly been on par with Mustache Mountain when it comes to the best tag team matches. But the Usos versus FTR recently has also been very good. So we're going to have to wait and see which tag team ends up picking up the, mostly only by name, award of Best Tag Team of the Year. They're not going to actually receive anything for becoming that, and we're probably never going to bring it up ever again, but it doesn't matter. Fucking hell! The Beal by Parker to Eichner, just launching him across the ring. Core blimey! So with this faction wars going on, it's pretty much the race to see who can take the championships off of FTR. Look at Eichner with a Hurricane Rana. Bloody hell, both of these men are whipping out wacky ass moves. But yeah, we don't actually have, this is a weird camera angle as well, I don't know what's going on here, but we don't actually have a #1 contenders for FTR's tag team championships. They're just kind of mixed up at the moment in the faction wars, and different factions are trying their hardest to get a #1 contendership spot. So this will definitely contribute to that. I don't know what will end up happening at All Out War. There's been rumours of Hell in a Cell happening. I don't quite know exactly which matches will be Hell in a Cell, but I'm sure we'll soon find out. What in the world? This match so far has been a lot. We've just had a shoulder claw from Angelo Parker to Eichner, and a tag made to Menard.
Oh, I'm an idiot! I was pressing the wrong button. What did they just do? The Nation of Domination victory? Oh my god.
Oh, Jeff Cobb is apparently... as if this entire show couldn't get weirder. Oh my days. Well, hold on to 2.0. That's going to be a little bit worrying for Will Ospreay moving forward to the pay-per-view, hasn't it? Such a strong win for the Jericho Appreciation Society. But here we go. Will Ospreay. Oh, I'll just tell you in the next entrance. This has become both the worst and best episode of NWA. Okay, so Ilya Dragunov beat TJP previously to avoid being recruited by United Empire. Will Ospreay has pulled a Thanos and said, fine, I'll do it myself. And has made a contract with William Regal and Ilya Dragunov to basically say that if Ospreay wins here tonight, Ilya joins the Empire. So, this is a pretty big match, and that's why I was talking about career trajectory. So it's also quite fitting that it is also the main event. Ilya Dragunov put on some great performances so far. He's part of the Super Junior division. Hopefully, we get to see him go one-on-one with Johnny Gargano at some stage too, soon, whether that's underneath the United Empire banner or not. So here we go. Can we get a good main event, please, for the end of this NWA USA episode? Bloody hell! Right off the back, the rolling fireman's carry. Like an injection into the abdomen of Will Ospreay there. Ilya Dragunov ramming both shoulder blades into poor old Ospreay. Bloody hell, Ospreay's right off his feet. Whoa, whoa, catching Ilya as he comes off the top. Into the stun dog. Very nice there. So as previously mentioned, Ospreay is going to be taking on Chris Jericho at NWA All Out War. We're going to be seeing a multitude of different matches as well as championships on the line. Oh my god, another rolling fireman's carry. This is going to be similar to the Bianca Belair match where if Ilya Dragunov can somehow pick up a win against Will Ospreay, it's going to change the trajectory of this man's career. Oh my god, and a leaping senton off the top. Ospreay dodging out of the way, went for a punch but missed it, went for a super kick and missed it. Ilya catches him again. A third rolling fireman's carry. Good grief, and now targeting the leg of Ospreay, trying to keep him grounded. The assault on Ospreay, and we saw United Empire come to the ring earlier on for Logan Paul's match against Gargano, and unfortunately the numbers game didn't matter too much for Logan Paul, but it could be the game changer here tonight for Will Ospreay. And what a game changer it would be to have Ilya Dragunov in your stable, in your faction, for Faction Wars. Imagine the matches we could get. So this is going to be very interesting. Oh, went for the super kick, kicked him back into the corner. Dragunov with a quick elbow strike. Oh, went for the super kick and Dragunov dodged out the way. Irish whip and Ospreay goes over the top. This has been a fast-paced match so far. Oh, and a leaping senton. Look at Ospreay with a size advantage over Ilya. Ospreay's been working out apparently. Good grief. The man looks massive compared to Dragunov, but Dragunov got those brutal, that Russian strong style, if that's a thing. I have no idea. That nice spinning like elbow strike there, that grounded version. Also very nice. Went for the snap suplex. Ospreay teetering, wriggles out of it. Catches Ilya Dragunov in the German suplex. And being very quick there to lift Ilya back to his feet. There's a snapmare. Into the cyclone kick. This has turned into almost like an extreme hazing process, like an initiation from United Empire. Kick to the knee, and Ilya's blinded by the blood in his eyes, dumped on his head there by the German suplex again. Ospreay's been on top now since managing to bust open Dragunov. Look at that brutal cut on the face. Ospreay trying to deal more damage to it. Whoa! Went for a powerbomb, but Ospreay flipped through. More punches to the chin. Oh, and a super kick to the face, and the blood was flying off of Ilya. Ilya just became the biggest underdog in the NWA right now. Ospreay with him in the corner. Drop kick to the spine. And now getting a little bit of distance. Oh, went for a knee strike. Right into that open wound. And going again for another German suplex. Trying to disorientate Dragunov. He's already blinded him. Dragunov's back to his feet. Oh my god. The roundhouse kick into the super kick. Dragunov is down, taking his time here. Looking at what he's done to Dragunov. Dragunov, a prize fighter. One of the most brutal fighters in the NWA, as we've seen already. And he's trying to get back into this with a full head of steam. Look at these two with the boxing lockups. Oh! Oh, and he went for the lariat, but Ospreay was waiting for him. Oh, and catches him with a super kick. Ospreay was one step ahead of Ilya. And Ilya managed him to fight back. Oh, and a big lariat almost took off Ospreay's head. I know what button it is that time. And again, a second time, looking for another Torpedo Moscow. on Will Ospreay, and he hits it center of the ring. Ospreay's busted open. Ilya's busted open. Oh, and a 2.9. And Will Ospreay getting out of it and now going for the submission hold on Ospreay. Trying to make Ospreay tap while he's grounded, while he's prone. This is a different strategy from Dragunov, going for the armbar. And look at Ospreay. His face pouring with blood, going after the wound of Dragunov. Holy shit. These two men with a brutal battle. Lariat in the corner. Look at Ilya with a speed. There's a second one. And straight into the middle of the ring. Oh, and Ospreay kicks out at 2. And again. And again. Ilya going for Torpedo Moscow, and he hits a third on the champion. 1, 2. Oh, and Ilya Dragunov has fought off United Empire again. He will not be joining the ranks of the Empire. He has just beaten the NWA World Heavyweight Champion.